This is Ultimate Soccer with Soccer Steve.
Stephen, go ahead.
Morning, Tommy. Just talking about the next 5 games. What have you challenged the team to actually succeed?
One at a time.
Yeah.
Halifax was a different problem, and we went in there knowing that they have a great crowd, knowing that for them it has to be a cup final because they were playing, their 100th game. They were playing to try and stay in there mathematically. And again, they put out, a 5-3 block and made it very, very tough for us. So we felt it was a point gained because they could have hurt us on the counter, but didn't. We took that one and then we said, right, let's build on it. It's a totally different game against Forge. It's apples and oranges because, like I said, they're a team that they haven't done well over the last 5 games in front of their fans. They're going to be chomping at the bit. We ended their good run. They're now on a bad run, so it's roles reversed, which is great. And like I said, it just kind of plays some great mind games, and our players are relishing the challenge.
Now you're on the road. Does a mini camp on the road away from the home distractions actually help you as the coach to prepare the team better for this game?
Big picture, yes, because you get to have some time with the guys, outside the training ground. You see them socially, because it's about, they're human beings playing the professional game, and we often forget, they are humans. Mason Trafford has 2 young twins at home, so he's dealing with that. Bradley Fleet is a young guy. His girlfriend's back home in the Netherlands, and these are things that you get to learn about your players in a different way. Jose Escalante loves being on the road because he gets the time to watch as much football as he can. Yesterday he's watching CONCACAF and watching all 3 of the Honduran teams back to back to back because he's obsessed with football. So you get to find these different things on the road. And, like I said, everything's in our stretch now. So if we can grab as many points on the road coming home, we get to control our own destiny with our home place and our home record.
So as in training this week, who's looking sharp in training? And do we have any injury concerns from training?
No, we brought 19 with us. We obviously had Elliot Simmons and David Norman unavailable for the Halifax game due to suspension. Everybody, great, came out of training, no problem. We've got another training session today to finalise what we feel our roster will be, or our starting 11 will be. But we have a good idea of who we are. So no, it's they've been sharp. Like I said, I've got no complaints about the boys. They've for all season, no matter what's been thrown at them, they've done very, very well. So it's a great group to work with.
Yeah, they've reacted well every stage of the season. And what's been the focus this week, finally, Tommy?
Yeah, I think we've got to know all 4 moments of the game. I think when you're playing a team like Forge, who are not on a great run, that the first 15 to 30 minutes is going to be high tempo. You've got to be able to match that because we've got things the other way that can hurt them. And I think in all 17 games that we've ever played in our history, there's only been 1 game that's had a 2-goal differential. Everything's been tight. So I think all 4 moments of the game, from your build out to how you break them down, to how you press them, to how you defend low, and then obviously the transition that can go both sides. You've got to be very good in all moments as well as set plays, because that could be the difference.
And finally, as I leave you, one for the fans. What's your word for the fans who are going to be watching this game, who really are eagerly going to be watching this game?
Well, I think enjoy it because they don't disappoint, these games. And I think it's one for the neutral. Like I say, is some of our games have not been the most entertaining because teams are sitting low. This one won't be. This will be 2 heavyweights going at it, and enjoy the ride because we're certainly relishing the opportunity.
Thanks for your time, Tommy. Good luck, and let's hope we get 3 points.
All right, thanks, Stephen.
Thanks, Todd. Stephen, did you have another question?
Just one, Tommy. Obviously, yesterday we lost the Queen, so sad day for the UK and the rest of the Commonwealth. But in the UK, they're actually postponing this week's games in the league. Is there any thoughts that the Canadian Premier League is going to cancel those games this weekend?
Again, I'm probably not in those conversations, above my pay grade. But yeah, it's interesting because I think she was a wonderful person, right? Wonderful advocate of the country and the Commonwealth, and do what you try and teach your kids to: show up every day and give your best foot forward. And she did that remarkably well. So whatever the tributes are, they're fitting of her, whether that's to mourn and cancel, or whether that's to celebrate and cheer. It's befitting of her.
Thanks, Tommy.
Right.
Thanks, Stephen.
Nice to
Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to join us. Best of luck, Tommy, tomorrow against
Enjoy
Ford.
the game tomorrow. It's going to be a good one.
It's going
Thanks,
to be a
Anna.
good one.
Big time.
Thanks.
Thank you, everyone, for your time.
Thanks, Anna.
The Ultimate Soccer Show. Join me, listen, you'll love it. Everybody does.